Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be trying another thing you guys requested, and that is a demolition derby with the hatchback inside of the cargo van. Not sure which vehicles we're going to have participating in the demolition derby with the cargo van while it has its load on board. Probably going to be a few stripped vehicles. That's what was suggested. We shall see, and by the end we're going to see, first off, is the cargo van drivable? Is this hatchback just going to fall kind of through the textures of the, I don't know what the technical word is, if it's going to fall through the floor of the cargo van technically, and then just cause problems and not let us drive, or if the cargo van's actually going to die or maybe beat the other vehicles first, and then afterwards maybe we'll see if this vehicle hasn't gone through the floor of the cargo van. If it has, and whatever, we'll leave it, but we'll see if this car is still drivable and what kind of shape it's in. So hopefully we don't get stuck to too many other vehicles this time. That usually happens though. So right now I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to get this cargo, or this hatchback inside of the cargo van. So you can see left and right, it's lined up pretty well good. As long as it's not touching the sides, that's fine. And then front to back, it's also lined up pretty well. So you can just slide her right in there. We'll put it in far enough. Too bad we can't see in there. Far enough that we can not have it in the ceiling, but also not on the floor. So now let's unpause the physics and see what happens. If it all glitches out, I haven't tried this yet. If it all glitches out, then we might have to put it in manually. Okay. That seems acceptable, I think. We'll have those particle effects because the game doesn't really like to have a vehicle inside of another vehicle, even though it is a flat surface in there. So let's pause the physics again, and then I'm going to go ahead and get us a couple other vehicles to play around with. Okay, so we've got ourselves some competition here. First off is the Bruckle Moonhawk, which is the terrible, that's what it's called, version of it. So it's stripped down a bit. It's essentially got its front and rear bumpers removed, and I think tires are a bit different, and there's a few other little things, but I won't get into too much detail with that. And then we've got ourselves just the van stripped down, as well as the pickup stripped down. And the van and the pickup do have a bit of a difference other than just color, and that's the van one, the white one, is a little bit longer. So this should be an interesting opposition. I guess we'll see though. Okay, now we have our competition ready. We're going to go ahead and unpause the physics. I've been pausing them as much as I can because I don't want the hatchback to glitch to the bottom of this thing, as long as we can have it not happen for. Does that make sense? So let's get the AI going, which is at Control R. Oh no! That was definitely not the right thing. It was Control T, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Control T. Well, time to fix that. Okay, after that stupid mistake, let's try this again. Okay, Control T this time. That's what I get for not activating AI for a while. And we're gonna have them chase us. Here they come. Let's get out of here. They're all getting in each other's ways. That's fine. Let's check our audio levels while we're here. Probably not a bad idea. Okay, they're fine. Sound a little loud. Didn't want you guys to have me drowned out. Well, there's the hatchback. Have me drowned out by engine sounds. They're having a little bit of trouble with each other. We took a hit there on that one. Probably did more damage to the Moonhawk than it did to us. Moonhawk's determined to stay with us though. Although remember, we determined that Moonhawk in previous tests is very tough. Oh no 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 no. We almost got tipped over right away there. That would have been a shame. Okay. Where are they at now? That truck is having the hardest time. The van is right on top of us though. Oh, there's the Moonhawk. Oh, we're tipping over. Can we recover? Yes, we did. Oof. This thing must be pretty top heavy with that hatchback in there. Hatchback's at the right side too, so we're gonna tip that way probably quite easily. Let's see if we can hit this thing. Alright, are they gonna knock it out of commission? No, it sounds like it lost its drive shaft. Or we're just gonna make them free. I got hit a bump at the wrong angle. Moonhawk is either stuck to our bumper, which might be the case, or he's just really determined to stay with us. Let's see if we can do a handbrake turn in a low town cargo van. Yeah, right. Okay, let's go over the bumps. Maybe we'll lose him there. That Moonhawk isn't stuck. That's good. They're just really determined to stay with me. Oh! Which up this time? This time it's probably all over. I can see that's a problem with this. It just happens to be too much weight up high with another vehicle inside of this to really do any kind of driving. I went over a pretty good bump there. They're still going after me. Should I give them a minute to do that? Just kind of see what happens. Let's see what kind of punishment they give our vehicle. Let's not go right up 90 degrees. That's a little bit glitchy. Is that van stuck to us? Might be stuck to our bumper. I'm going to give them a minute, see what kind of damage they do, and then I'll get back to you and we'll try to recover that hatchback, but I don't know how well we'll be able to. Okay, that's enough time for them to try to destroy us. I don't think they're doing much. Let's pause the physics there just so they'll stop coming at us. Yeah, they didn't do much. They just hit us in the top kind of at a slow rate. He almost ripped our hood off though. He's probably stuck to it. They put a few dents in the top, but they weren't hitting us with enough force to do any real damage. Both of them have pretty much lost their steering, as you may have saw there. Especially this stripped down van, it was having a hard time even hitting us. So let's see if we can recover that hatchback now. So let's see, should I have you? I'm going to see if you guys can join me for that. Hopefully the game doesn't crash doing this. There's always that chance. Okay, let's see. We need to go into the world editor. Oh, we need to find our vehicle. Let's get ourselves the world camera. Okay, we do have the smooth world camera, just so it's a little bit less jumpy for you guys, because this camera can be a little bit all over the place. Hopefully we don't have a hard time finding the center of that hatchback that's still in there. Okay, there's an icon here. That's just that though. Did we pause the physics? Yes we did, okay. Had to make sure of that. Let's just drag this vehicle away. And where would the center of the hatchback be? See, the thing is, if it's lost parts, then the center of the hatchback becomes halfway between those parts and where the rest of the vehicle is. So there's lights here, and you can see the little lighting icons up there from them. Any special things over here? That's the world spawn point. That's just a hubcap on the ground. Okay. So you'd think it'd be around here somewhere because, well, this is the only place we really were. So there's that bumper. So maybe it's halfway between these two. We kind of looked at that though, didn't we? What's that? Is that it? No, that's the Moonhawk. Okay, so we found the other vehicles, but not... Those are the headlights for the truck. But not the cargo van yet. Or the hatchback yet. We haven't found the hatchback. The cargo van won't have a center because that's the player's vehicle, and it, for some reason, doesn't give me a place to grab onto that vehicle with. Where could you be? Oh, what's this? Is this something? Let's try dragging it straight up and see what happens. Aha! Okay, we found it. It's over here. So now we're going to need to rotate the vehicle. Oops. Oh man, it's rotating way funky. Normally it rotates right in the center of the vehicle, but apparently not now. Okay, now how do we get that vehicle down here without completely destroying it? Maybe we can... I don't want to reset it either. Crap, where'd the center go? Center point, okay. Got it. This is not an easy task. So we might have to take this point into the ground with us. And then hope that we have the right distance. So let's grab the vertical adjustment and just fly our camera down. I'm looking at the coordinates that are seen on the screen. They're not really changing though. I don't know. Let's just go fly around and examine it, I guess, because that's clearly not working too well. So hubcap there brought with us. I would have been laying on the ground beside the truck before. So as you can kind of see there, it's actually in not too bad a shape. It probably could drive. I don't see why not. The bottom all looks intact except for that one corner. So I imagine we wouldn't have any problems. It's a front wheel drive vehicle with the drivetrain. I imagine it would drive quite nicely still. Just that back wheel would be a little bit funky. Really all the damage is to the right side and the back, and that's the left side there and the front are pretty much brand new. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed. Ended up having the game crash there on me. So that's why that kind of ended abruptly. And oh look, we're a road cone. How about a flip ramp? Or a road sign? Yeah, like we're ever going to pay attention to that sign in this game. Tire stack? Interesting, interesting. And concrete barrier and steel barrels as well. Oops. See that? Up from the ground. And steel barrels. I'll have to have some fun with that in a montage that I'm going to be having soon. If not already. By this point, by the time this video gets out, we shall see. And soon we're going to have that update with they're calling it the race update. They're going to have some race mechanics, so we're going to be able to put in our best time for our laps. And I'll post that for mine up on here. I don't know if there'll be like if they'll be on their website or whatever, best lap times on tracks in some of the maps, but I'll have to give you guys my time and then challenge you to beat it. I'm sure a few of you can quite easily beat it, but I'll have to challenge you to that, and I'll have to show that off a little bit. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on how to get it to work. I don't know. Probably not. What else do we have here? I still like the Moonhawk. It is a nice vehicle, especially when you start getting into the other variations of it. But they've also got there's a transport truck coming in the next update too. It doesn't look like it's going to have a trailer from what I can see. Maybe we'll have to mess around with some player mods. Maybe there'll be a mod that'll allow us to add a trailer to that truck a little while after it comes out. We can mess with that. Because you guys were kind of looking forward to being able to rip the roof off of cars from going underneath of a trailer at high speeds. I don't think it would actually rip the roof off. I think you just kind of glitch onto it, kind of bend each vehicle a bit, but just like we had happen over here. We messed around with that in an early video, really early video. They've changed how the glass works a little bit since then, which which is this piece here. They changed the texture on it, I think. But we took a good run at that and just kind of glitched our vehicle right into it. Maybe now that it's different, it'll work differently. Let's try it out real quick. And just see what happens. So we'll see if it rips our roof off or if we just kind of get flattened or something. Okay, so that works better than before. They actually gave that piece of glass thing some thickness. Let's try another run at it while we're here. This is not what this video's topic was, but it works. And we seem to slowly be becoming a convertible. But also, I was thinking about trying in a future video some player-made maps and maybe some player-made vehicles. So if you guys have an idea for what we should try out, then you can leave that idea in the comments. If you guys have a map that you'd like to see me try that you've made, I mean a good map, not just one you threw together in 5 minutes, but one that you put hours of work into and you are proud of, then you can send me a message on YouTube with a link to that, and I might end up trying it out. No promises, but I might. Same goes with the vehicles that you may have created. So I've seen some pretty neat creations out there. I don't know what kind of skill set you guys have, but I'm sure there's someone that has done something. Now we're stuck to it. I can't move now. That's a pretty good convertible. Anyways, guys, remember to leave your comments in. Remember to leave a comment with your idea for next episode. It could be anything stupid, anything fun. Really, the sky's the limit. Leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.